Dear students, I am welcoming you all to the 9th standard mathematics. I wish may this year be a special year for you. So the first chapter we are going to crack on is set language. So in our daily life, we often deal with collection of objects like books, stamps, coins, etc. Set language is a mathematical way of representing a collection of objects. So let us look at the following pictures. So we observe in these cases, our attention turns from one individual object to collection of objects based on their characteristics. So see the first set, it is the set of fruits, and the second set is the set of home appliances. So you may already know what do these represent. These all represents a set. So this is a set of fruits and this is a set of home appliances. So our first topic in this is a set. So it is defined by a set is a well-defined collection of objects. So the example for the definition of sets. So you can see the question, which of the following are sets? The first one is given collection of natural numbers, second one is given collection of English alphabets, and the next one is collection of good students in a class, and the next one is collection of states in a country, and collection of beautiful flowers in a garden. So here you can see the first one is, that is collection of natural numbers is always fixed, that is 1 to infinite. And the next one is collection of English alphabets. You all know that it starts from A and it ends in Z. And the next one is collection of good students in a class. So I may tell a student as good, but some other person doesn't feel that he or she is a good student. So you cannot say this is a set because good students in a class may vary from class to class. So this will not be considered as a set. Then collection of states in a country, it is also fixed. So in India we all accept the 29 states. So you already know that when a collection is accepted by everyone, then it will become a set. So we can consider fourth one as a set. So and the fifth one is collection of beautiful flowers in a garden. I like jasmine, but some other person can like rose, and he or she says that rose is the beautiful flower and I say jasmine is the beautiful flower. There is no beautiful flower for the accepted by the whole citizens of the world. So this is not a common acceptable thing. So this will not be considered as a set. So our fifth one also is not a set. So let us go to the notation, that is important things in the lesson. A set is usually denoted by capital letters of English alphabets. That could be A, B, P, Q, X, Y, etc. The elements of a set is written within curly brackets. So this is that you should represent a set in this form. Then if X is an element of a set A, or X belongs to A, we write X, this is the symbol of belonging. So X belongs to A. If X is not an element of a set A, or X does not belongs to A, we write it as X, this is the not belonging symbol, X not belongs to A. So let us see an example for this. Consider the set A 2, 3, 5, 7, and then 2 is an element of A, we write 2 belongs to A. You already know this is belonging symbol. And 5 is an element of A, we write it as 5 belongs to A. And 6 is not an element of A, we write it as 6 not belongs to A. You already know that this is not belonging symbol. So let us move to the example number 1.1. Consider the set A. The set contains names, that is Ashwin, Murali Vijay, Vijay Shankar and Badrinath. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate symbol belonging or not belonging. So you know that Murali Vijay is consisted in the set A. So it will be belonging symbol. and Ashwin also belongs to set A, so you will put belonging symbol, and Badrinath too belongs A, you will put belonging symbol, and Ganguly is not an element in set A, so you will put not belonging symbol, and Tendulkar is also not an element in the set A, so you will put the not belonging symbol. So you can see the solution. So let us go to the next topic, representation of a set. The collection of odd numbers can be described in many ways. First one, the set of odd numbers is a fine description. We understand it well. So it can be written as 1, 3, 5 till infinity. Also, it can be said as a collection of all x where x is an odd number. These are the ways to represent a collection of odd numbers. All of them are equivalent and useful. For instance, the two descriptions, the collection of all solutions to the equation x minus 5 equal to 3 and 8 refer to the same set. So that is, it is given x minus 5 equal to 3 and it is also equal to 8. That is, it is nothing but this minus 5 will go that side and it will become 3 plus 5, which is not but 8. So next we will go to the another topic, descriptive form. In descriptive form, a set is described in words. For example, the set of all vowels in English alphabets, the set of all whole numbers. This is nothing but the sets will be described in the words. That is, another example is the set of fruits is an example, vegetables is an example, so you can till write and go on. So our next topic is set builder form or rule form. That is, in set builder form, all elements are described by a rule. That is, for example, A is a set of x is to x is a vowel in English alphabet, and B is a set of x bar x is a whole number. This is nothing but we are taking the descriptive form and we are converting it into symbols, and then we'll write it in the curve brackets, inside the curve brackets. So this is called a set builder form. Then we are going to roster form or tabular form. A set can be described by listing all elements of a set. For example, A equal to A, E, I, O, U and B equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 till infinity. This is nothing but this is the another short form. That is, it is given here vowel in English alphabet. So straight away we are writing vowels here, nothing. Then here it is given is a whole number. Straight away we are starting from whole number 0 and we are ending it in infinity. You can see this. This is another short form. Roster form is another short form of set builder form. So let me go to the example number 1.2. Write the set of letters of the following words in roster form. It is given to write in roster form. That is, first one is given assessment and second one is given principal. So in assessment we are taking and we are representing it in a set X. So our curve brackets are on, and first we are writing A here. Then S is 4 times. S is represented 4 times in assessment. But always you should always represent it once only in the answer. If at all it is represented several times in the question. So here 4 S are there, only we should represent only one S. So we are taking A, then one S, and E will be the same and M will be the same, and also here too E is 2 times, but we should write it only one time. So already we have wrote it, so no need to write in the second time. So N will be there and T will be there. So this is our first set. Then we are going to the second one. So in next we are taking it as Y set. Then the curve brackets are on, and P will be the same, R will be the same, I will be same, N will be same, C will be same, and you can see I are represented in the question 2 times. but we should not do here. So we are taking it as only once. Then P is already we are represented in the first time here itself. So we should not represent it the second time. Then A will be there and L will be there. So this is our two sets.